Hi guys, it's been a while since I have sat down and faced the camera to make a YouTube video, but I'm back. Do not fret. It is my little winter break moment where I can finally breathe and relax, because this past few months slash first semester of college, by the way, has been rough on me. Now I have my hair in a bun right now because my hair is so oily, and I have like 7 layers of concealer because yeah, you don't want to know why if I didn't. But today I wanted this video to be dedicated to a semester of college, what it's like, what to expect, is it worth it, and all the tea and details underneath. Sorry for the commotion in the background. I'm probably gonna hate this video in the end because I'm gonna hear all the noise going on outside. But my mom came back from New York, hence her suitcase rolling in the hallway. So without further ado, grab a little coffee, make some little popcorn, and we'll just get started with this video. Alright, to set the scene, it is my first day in college. The university I'm attending is California State University, Northridge, exclamation point. The reason I chose this school is because it was the closest to me, and I was afraid of moving out or, you know, funding my own college education. But thankfully, unfortunately, if you saw my last, I don't know how many videos ago, but I won a scholarship. So I'm so grateful and fortunate that happened to me, and I'm able to attend this university for free, and it's just been an amazing experience so far. But we gotta get into the details behind that, and if you are going to college yourself, this might be helpful in tips, advice, and you know, all of that. So back to my setting of the scene. First day of college, I was so nervous. I knew the campus of my university, but I was just not sure like which building was where. I got lost like 2 or 3 times trying to find my classrooms. When I did, I found that the classrooms were smaller than I expected. I was expecting like lecture halls full of like 200 people at most, and that does happen, but since I'm a freshman, I was kind of placed into smaller little classes with like 35 people at most. Everyone is really nice. They are a little bit awkward at first, so hang in there. But I met some really cool people, like some girl from Russia. I met someone who was a performer in New York City Broadway shows, which is amazing. Diversity is really big in whichever school, college, anywhere you go. And let me get this out of the way. Disclaimer: wherever you end up after high school, whether that's working part-time, full-time, going to the military, going to community college, a CSU or UC, or I don't know, traveling the world, live your life. I see these tweets like downgrading people that go to a community college, or like, do you even go to college if you're a CSU student? Regardless of that, don't let anyone discourage you where you end up going after high school, because you're not going to see a good 99% of them afterwards, which sucks. But it's all about growing up and, you know, living challenges. On the first night or day of college, I guess, dude, it's so loud outside. Why am I filming? This is why I don't post. I should probably move out. Move out of your house, please. If you apply to like UC freaking nowhere land, go, because I wish I had moved out or dormed or lived on the streets and begged for money, because living at home is just not ideal as a college student, or whatever you want to pursue. Just leave, please. That is my tip of advice that I wish I took for myself, and I wish I knew. It is not the most affordable option, I understand that completely, but in the end it'll be worth it. Back on to my story. The first night of school, I don't suggest this, I just gave you advice, and now I'm gonna rebuttal that. The first night of college, I got drunk. Yeah, I met some cool people. One of my friends, Karin Valdez, who helped me throughout the semester, shout out to you. She introduced me to some of her friends, which were so fun and fresh, and hi, James Charles. But we got drunk the first night, and it was a moment. Whenever I smell alcohol, I just remember that. So school memories, you know. But yeah, the first night was just like pure like syllabus, print this out, bring it back to me, you understand the rules of my classroom, stuff like that. Pretty simple, and you'll get through it. But beyond that, it's just gonna work its way slowly to get harder and harder. The way I describe it is like a version of high school, which is more challenging, stressful, lonely for sure, and you don't eat as much. I promise you that. You can go from eating like 4 full course meals a day to eating like a banana and half a bagel bread for 24 hours in college. If you're fortunate and got cash to spend, you'll be eating like a king or queen. But for the most part, and I can speak on this for a lot of people, I think it's just hard to eat. And like even like on Thanksgiving break, when you expect to eat like a whole like 7 plates of turkey, mashed potatoes, your stomach can't handle it because college is like training you to like be this sad, hungry, and moody person. So that's fun. But yeah, expect that and kind of like train yourself to balance homework, work, school, eating, working out, because everything is just as important and there needs to be an equal little balance. Otherwise, you're gonna fall off one edge and then you're gonna feel it's a lot. Among following the months of college, I find that joining clubs, and I don't know about sororities because that's not my thing, but if you're into that, paying to have friends, go for it. I joined the CSUN pre-dental club and I signed up for a lot more, but that's the only one I really attended the club meetings for because that's what I'm interested in pursuing myself, dentistry, orthodontics in particular. So I joined that and it was really cool. I didn't really meet too many like, oh my gosh, best friend people, but it just gets you open to like more resources, and they help you out. Honestly, any club, I'm pretty sure, even though I've never really attended any other meetings, they're really there to help you and to make you grow as a person. And in my experience at that club, which I highly recommend joining if you are interested in the same path, they helped me with like understanding the application process, requirements to even be accepted in graduate dental school, that they take you like on school trips. Like I went to USC, which is gorgeous. We also went to, I forgot, but we went somewhere else. And then on my own, I was known of this opportunity through them, but I bought my plane tickets to San Francisco and I went to University of the Pacific and University of California, San Francisco, which was so fun. I got to explore the city a little bit, visit those schools, become inspired to go there maybe. Beyond that, you're gonna find a lot of your time to be spent in the library. I'm a biology major, sorry I didn't mention that, but oh my gosh, there's just so much to prepare for tests and stuff. You will be given study guides. In high school, I always kind of like threw them to the side because I thought I'm not gonna need this, but please, if you get a study guide in college, please go over it at least like 4 to 5 times. Repeat problems, say the like vocabulary in your head. I don't know, regardless of what you're being tested on, just prepare for it because studying makes the biggest difference of all time. And I never did that in high school, so you get used to it. It's a lot, but you need to learn how to study on your own. Although there are study groups, I found that in my personal experience, I studied on my own a lot better because I was more focused and there wasn't any distractions and I could move at my own pace. So whatever works for you. My personal favorite way is to write everything out and just kind of use flashcards to memorize. So if it's for you, do it because it really helped me and I've been scoring awesome on my test. I've been getting like 90s, 80s, and for the most part at this point right now, I just have A's and B's, so I'm really proud of myself and I did that. At first you think you're never gonna get used to like a college lifestyle and stuff and like how big the campus is and how much you're gonna be walking in one day. It is crazy. I probably lost like 10 pounds and that's been fun. Speaking of weight, I do believe the freshman 15 does exist. It might not be 15 exactly, but you are gonna significantly lose or gain weight. People that I met through this program that I was in, which I recommend, it's the National Institute program for something, it's NIH for short. through CSUN, and I don't know if any other schools provide it, but through that program I met a lot of cool people. Seeing them around like in campus throughout the months to follow, you can kind of see that they've gained a lot, lost a lot of weight. That just depends on your type of living. Like people who live on campus typically gain more rather than people who are off campus and have to commute because you're not eating as much because you're so focused on getting someplace during a certain time, or you know, relying on someone to pick you up, waiting on the bus. However you do it, freshman 15 does exist. That's the tea. And that's gonna move on to my next tip, which is to go to the gym. I never really had time to go to the gym because I was commuting. Rewinding back to what I said, I had to rely on people to pick me up, or I had to wait on the bus certain days. So yeah, I didn't have enough time to go to the gym, and I regret that a lot because I could have been in shape right now for the holiday season, but who cares? I probably haven't shaved in like 2 months anyways too, so I got no one to impress. But next semester, spring semester, I plan on dorming. That is the goal. I'm on wait list right now for the dorms. I really want to get into working out and feeling good about myself because it's hard. It's really hard, but you'll get used to it. Speaking of feeling good about yourself, you are not gonna have time to look cute in the morning if you're like seriously like committed to your studies. Here I see some people go full out, like dressing like Vogue magazine. They have Jeffree Star makeup and they're just living their best life. But in my personal experience, waking up early in the morning and looking decent has to be the most struggling aspect of college. I'm out of breath. But yeah, you'll go some nights just like so stressed. You forget to take a shower. You will forget to shave for a week. It's just time management. Time management, baby. That's so important, especially if you're working. I was fortunate enough to get an internship at a dental office, and that's been a lot of fun. I have my own personal scrubs or whatever, and I'm working with dentists or orthodontists, and I've been learning a lot. At first I was really bad at it because I couldn't keep up with their fast pace and like everything that they knew, because I was barely starting. This is my first time even stepping foot behind the scenes of an office like that. But throughout time, I go once a week, by the way, every Tuesday. Throughout those weeks I've gotten better and they've come to like me, so yay, I did it. She's there, and it's really good. Please look for internships while you're in college, and I would say start as soon as you're a freshman, which I did, yay. But it just gets you like more inspired. Even if you're not sure what you want to major in or pursue as a career, there is a lot of options out there for you, and CSUN like promotes this like on the daily. We have a certain app for certain internships and like work positions throughout the campus, which you can get involved in. I know it's a little bit competitive, but in the end you can decide if the road you're going is worth traveling. So please do that. I've had a lot of fun at my internship, and I've been invited to like their work parties and little celebrations, and I've become really close with the people that work there. Yeah, it's fun. So I plan on still staying there for next semester. I'm not sure how my availability is gonna work, but time management. And I'm gonna repeat that so many times because that's the most important lesson you're gonna get from going to college. I've talked for so long already, and I don't want this video to be too lengthy for you guys to click out in the first 10 seconds. So I'm gonna end this video on a light note because I understand all of that was a little much to pick up from however long this video is gonna be. But here's a reminder to just have fun. No matter where you go, what you want to do, who you're with, you are going to meet a lot of new people, and unfortunately you are going to, you know, say goodbye to people that you used to see on the daily, and that's probably one of the hardest things. But in the end, it makes seeing them worthwhile because you have so much to catch up on and, you know, reminisce, because it feels like high school didn't even happen once you're in college. It's crazy. Like, I understand, like, I graduated only like a few months ago, but that felt like years ago. Like, I can't even describe it, and that probably sounds crazy to most of you, but it's true. your high school memories, whether you spent it to the fullest or you were just kind of like on the low, they will fly so quickly, and it's just like you're starting a new life. That's like how I can put it in my best words. And you feel more independent, which is really rewarding in the end, because you see how, you know, your work is paying off. So just try your hardest, and I'll leave my social media down below. Follow me so you can see my journey. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out because Lord, who knows how long I've been talking for. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, got something from it. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back for a video whenever I make one. Until then, tattle on my roaches. Bye.